Good morning, students. We are live now. Nikita has joined. Good morning. Okay, Likita has also joined. Is my audio and video clear? Is my audio and video clear? Okay, thank you for confirming. Okay, let's wait for others to join. Okay, Jayashree has joined. Okay, let's start. Today we are going to do heights and distances. We have already done subjective type of questions of this topic. So MCQs and assertion and reason were pending. So let me continue this one. Heights and distances is at the applications of trigonometry. So trigonometry we have done. So how in real life where trigonometry is used. So this topic is that. It's the applications of trigonometry. So here two things you have to see. Two types of angles are there. So in brief I will explain and then we will start doing questions. So let's start. So right triangle you already know, we have already discussed about it. So in right angle triangle we have hypotenuse, perpendicular and adjacent. Adjacent means base. Okay, so in heights and distances two types of angles are there. See, first of all always you have to uh, draw every situation you have to convert into right angled triangle. You know here, so angle of elevation and angle of depression is there. So if a person is looking up, so here I have shown you one figure. So here you can see this is the eye. So this line is known as line of sight. Line of sight. You can see from here something is viewed. Okay, this is line of sight. Okay, so with line of sight only both the angles are made, angle of depression as well as angle of elevation. If someone is looking up, as elevation says up, that means with the line of sight and this horizontal line. Horizontal line is that line where eye level will be there. So here clearly it is shown. I hope you are able to understand. So this angle, the angle between eye level and the angle of and the line of sight, this is angle of elevation when someone is looking up. Okay, and on the other side if you see if someone is looking down along the same line of sight, then again with eye level, here I have eye level, that will be always a horizontal line, that will be a horizontal line. So with eye level and between this line of sight, this angle is known as angle of depression. Okay, so then we will complete this triangle. This will become a right angled triangle. This will become a right angled triangle. Depression angle you will get when someone is looking down. When someone is looking down, so depression means below that point. And an angle of elevation you will get when someone is looking up. Basically both the angles value will be same. Here you can see eye level, both of the eye levels they are parallel to each other. Both of the eye levels are parallel. So that means always remember angle of elevation and angle of depression, they are making a pair of alternate angles. They are making a pair of alternate angles due to which both of the angles they will always be equal. If this is 60-degree, this will also be 60-degree because of the alternate angles. So like this, every situation we can convert into right angled triangle and we'll get angle of elevation or angle of depression, and we can find the required distance. Okay, so let's start. Let's start from first question. So first question you can see on my screen. An observer at point E, which is at a certain distance from lamp post, finds an angle of elevation from the lamp post AB. Finds the angle of elevation of top of lamp post from position C, D and E as alpha, beta and gamma. It is given that B, C, D, E are along the straight line. So which of the following condition is satisfied? Which of the following condition is satisfied? So from different positions, angle of elevations are given to us. From position E, angle of elevation is gamma. From position D, angle of elevation is beta. And from position C, angle of elevation is alpha. Okay, so angle of elevation you have to remember as we are going inside, as we are going closer to the perpendicular of the triangle. See, this one is perpendicular and this one is the base of the right triangle. Okay, so as we are going towards the perpendicular, the value of angle, it will increase. The value of angle will increase. So that means alpha is the greatest. That means alpha is greater than beta and beta is greater than gamma. So this thing you should always know. The inner angle will always be the greater angle. As we are going towards the perpendicular, that means opposite of the angle, the value of angle will always increase. So that you have to remember. Now the options, if you see the option, all the options are with tan theta. All the options are with tan theta. See tan theta, you might have observed the standard angles also. You might have observed standard angles. So standard angles are 60, standard angles are 0, 30. So these are the standard angles. Why I am taking this angle, you will understand. So standard angles are 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. These are the standard angles. See tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. This is 1 by root 2. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3 and tan 90 is not defined. Okay, so you see if the value of angle is increasing, see from 0 to 30, 30 to 45, 45 to 60, 60 to 90, if you see, the value of tan is also increases. The value of tan is increasing here. So if theta is increasing, if angle is increasing, tan theta, the value of tan is also increasing. So because 1 by root 3 is greater than 0. 1 by root 3 is greater than 0. 1 is greater than 1 by root 3. Root 3 is greater than 1 because it's 1.732. So as angle is increasing, tan is also increasing. So that means if alpha is greater, then tan alpha will be greater than tan beta. And then tan beta will be greater than tan gamma. Why? If theta increases, then tan theta also increases. So they are like directly proportional. So this you have to remember. So this might happen if some other ratio is given. This might not happen. I mean to say, suppose if sin theta is given. If sin theta is given, because everything you have to consider, there might not be always tan given in the answer. So if sine is there, sine theta also, you always think about the standard angles. Sine theta also increases. Okay, sine theta also increases. Sine theta also increases with angle. Sine theta also increases. So if I have sine angle, so sine alpha will be greater than sine beta, greater than sine gamma, because you can see the standard angles. Okay, if we have cos theta, if we have cos theta, so cos value will decrease. Cos value, you can see it will decrease as you are going from 0 to 90 degree. So in terms of cos, if the angle is given to us, so cos alpha will be lesser than cos beta, will be less than cos gamma. From standard angles you can see. Table we all know the table. So this way you can remember these things. So here the question was about tan because all the options. So we can see here option A is the correct answer. Most of you have already answered option A. A is correct answer because with angle tan also increases. Let's do next question. A lighthouse is 80-meter high. So that means perpendicular is given to us. Try to convert always the given situation into right angle triangle. So lighthouse is 80-meter. The angle of elevation of its top from a point 80-meter away. So one point is 80-meter away from its foot. Foot of the tower is here. Tower means lighthouse. So it's 80-meter away. So what is the angle of elevation? What is the angle of elevation? Suppose theta is the angle of elevation. So lighthouse height is 80-meter, and if we see at this point where it is making an angle theta, the distance from its foot is also 80-meter. What will be the, without solving, I want to know the answer. Without solving, what will be the value of theta? Can anyone tell? See, in this right triangle, when we see perpendicular and base are same, when perpendicular and base, they are equal, that time what's the value of angle? Yes, it's 45 degree. You have to remember without solving because MCQs we are doing. So wherever possible, use shortcuts. Just remember whenever perpendicular is equals to base, that means angle of elevation is 45 degrees. So directly you can mention. So B option is the correct answer. Option B. Let's do next question. Question number 3. So figure is already given to us. In the given figure, length of BC. Length of BC, they want us to find. What is given to us? AC is given to us. So BC we have to find. AC is given to us and angle is given to us 30 degree. Angle is given to us 30 degree. So we can use any trigonometric ratio which involve these two sides. So with respect to angle, if I see this one is opposite means perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse. I have to use trigonometric ratio which involves these two sides. So which trigonometric ratio we can use here? One side we have to find, that is perpendicular with respect to angle or opposite side with respect to angle, and the given side is hypotenuse. Yes, so we can use sine. We can use sine. So sine theta, we know it is opposite by hypotenuse or perpendicular by hypotenuse. Theta is here 30 degree. So always use that trigonometric ratio which involves these two sides. One the side which we have to find, the other side which is given to us. So here sine involves, as per sine's formula we know it's opposite by hypotenuse. So sine 30. Angle is given to us as 30 degree. Opposite is BC. AC is 6 centimeter. Sin 30's value is 1 by 2. So standard angles values you should know. Sin 30 is equals to 1 by 2. And BC we have to find. That means 6 will shift to other side. Next step, let's shift. It is getting divided by BC. When we shift it to other side, it will get multiplied. So 1 by 2 into 6. If we do, we can do cancellation 2 into 3. So BC is equals to 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. So 3 centimeter, option D. Yes, it's option D. Option D. Okay, let's do next question. In between, if you come across any doubts, you can tell me. I'll explain. Now, question 4, same type of question. Figure is given to us. Angle of elevation is 60 degree and distance AB. AB is given to us 10 root 3. So, AB is given to us. I'll write AB is equals to 10 root 3 meter. So, here we can write 10 root 3. Then the height of the tower. Height of the tower we have to find. Height of the tower is this one. Now angle is given, one side AB is given to us, that is the base. Base means adjacent side with respect to angle, and height we have to find. Height is the opposite side. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? Angle is given to us. Angle is given to us. Height we have to find, that means perpendicular or opposite, you can say, that we have to find, and base is given to us. Base is given to us. Cos, do I have to use cos? No. See, perpendicular, we have to find perpendicular and base is given to us. Perpendicular and base is given to us. That means we have to use tan theta. Yes, we have to use tan. You always have to see the sides, given side and the side which we have to find. So here these two sides are perpendicular and base. Base is given to us, height we have to find. So tan 60. Tan 60. So tan's formula is perpendicular. Perpendicular is the opposite side to angle, opposite to angle. That is BC. BC by AB. AB is the adjacent side of the angle. So opposite by adjacent or perpendicular by base. Both ways you can remember. Tan 60 is root 3. The value of tan 60 is root 3. BC's value we have to find. So with H it's written AB is equals to 10 root 3. Now we have to find this. We have to find the value of BC, which I have written as H. So that means 10 root 3 will shift to other side. Variable, unknown variable will keep on same side, other things will shift. So here this is getting divided. When I shift to other side, it will get multiplied. When I shift to other side, it will get multiplied. So root 3 into root 3. When you multiply root 3 into root 3, you will get root 9. Root 9 is 3. Or directly you can write 3. So 3 into 10 is 30. 3 into 10, 30 meter. So option C, a height of the tower is 30 meter. C option. It's option C, yes. Okay, let's do next one. Question number 5. So figure is not given to us, no problem. Anytime in these questions, in the questions of heights and distances, first of all you remember always this thing, you will be getting a right angle triangle. Always you will get right angle triangle. So given situation you have to convert into right angle triangle. A kite is flying at a height of 40 root 3. Suppose, see, like I told you, every situation we have to convert into right angle triangle. So kite is flying at a height of 40 root 3. That means height of the triangle, what is the value of height? 40 root 3. So AB is 40 root 3 from the ground level. So from the ground level, suppose this is B at point B, this is the ground level, BC is ground level. From this point, height is 40 root 3. So that means AB's value is 40 root 3 attached to a string inclined at 60 degree. So one string is, so from, suppose here one person is standing and is flying this kite. So this string with which this kite is attached, it is making an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. This is making an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. Then the length of the string. String means like this thread. What's the length of this string? So this length AC we have to find. See, AB is given to us. AB is the height of the this triangle. So 40 root 3, and we have to find length of string. So that string's length we have to find. So that is AC we have to find. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? Sine theta, because and hypotenuse. See, the longest side of a right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. It is always opposite to right angle. Okay, so we have to use now sine theta, because perpendicular and hypotenuse are involved. So sine theta is perpendicular means opposite by hypotenuse. So AB by AC. Perpendicular by hypotenuse or opposite by hypotenuse, whichever way you have learnt. So sine 60 degree is equals to AB. AB's value we know. I am just going to substitute 40 root 3. AC we have to find. AC is the length of string. Sine 60. What's the value of sine 60? Sine 60's value. So standard angles value, I hope you all remember. Sine 60's value is root 3 by 2. You should remember all these values. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2 is equals to 40 root 3 by AC. So AC we have to find. So let's shift AC to other side. It will get this cross multiplication will happen here. So because AC is getting divided when I shift it to other side, let's shift this 2 to also other side. So root 3 into AC is equals to 40 root 3 into 2. Because 2 it's getting divided, when we shift it will get multiplied. Now let's shift root 3 to other side. When we shift root 3 to other side, it will get divided. It will get divided because here it's getting multiplied. So root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. 40 into 2 is 80 meter. 40 into 2 is 80 meter. So what's the answer? A option. A option. Option A is 80 meter. Let's do next question. Question number 6. Yes, Nathan, any doubt? Okay, so question number 6, let's see what is given to us. The top of a broken tree has its top touching the ground. So the tree is broken here and its top is touching the point in the ground. Suppose this is the top point of the tree. A is the top point of the tree and it is touching the ground now. See, after it's broken now, so it will fall down, and here at this point it is touching the ground. The broken tree, so you have to imagine like this. So top point is touching the ground at a distance of 10 meter from the bottom. See, this is the bottom of the tree. From this point, it's at a distance of 10 meter. It is at a distance of the point which is broken, the top point. The top point now, it is at a distance of 10 meters. So figure is already given to us. The angle made by the broken part with the ground is 30 degree. So A is a broken part. So this AB is a broken part. This line AB. Line segment AB is a broken part and it is making an angle of 30 degree with the ground. Then what is the length of the broken part? So X we have to find, length of the broken part. That means they have considered this AB as X. AB is a broken part. They have written it as X. So that means this X we have to find. We have to find this X. Yes, so how to do this question? Which trigonometric ratio we can use? So I hope you have understood the question. So this is tree. AC is tree. What is AC? AC is length of tree, we can say. AC is length of tree. Now the tree got broken and it fall down. Here you can see the broken part is AB and it's making an angle of 30 degree with the ground. So AB only we have to find. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? Which trigonometric ratio we can use? A dash B is equals to BA. Yes. So basically here this, first of all you have to understand this A dash B we have to find actually. This point at the ground is A dash B. So this is X, that is what we have to find. But A dash B, it is equals to AB. It is equals to AB because this is only the broken part. This is the broken part which fall down. Okay, so the broken part AB, it is actually A dash B. So it is same. So that means I can write A dash B is equals to AB. It is equals to X. It's equals to X. And height of the tree is what? Height of the tree, AC. AC is actually what? AC is equals to AB plus BC. AB plus BC. So BC we don't know. AB's value I know it is X. So X plus BC. AC is equals to X plus BC. So that you can see, although we don't have to find height of the tree, in this triangle only we have to find X. In this triangle we have to find X. So what we can do? What we can do? Which trigonometric ratio we have to use now? Cos theta. Because AC we know. Because we know the value of AC. Now base and hypotenuse we have to find. Hypotenuse we have to find. So base and hypotenuse are involved. So that means we have to use cos theta. We have to use cos theta. So cos theta is equals to A dash C, that is the adjacent side or base, you can say. This is the base or adjacent with respect to angle you have to see, and hypotenuse is A dash B. Hypotenuse is A dash B. So cos theta is equals to 30 degree. Cos, cos 30 degree. Theta is equals to 30. So A dash C, its value is given to us as 10. A dash B is X. Okay, so cos 30, cos 30's value we already know. Cos 30's value is root 3 by 2. Cos 30's value is root 3 by 2 is equals to 10 by x. Now x will shift to this side, 2 will shift to that side, cross multiplication. So root 3 into x, because x will get multiplied on shifting to this side, 10 into 2. 10 into 2. Now x we have to find. Let's shift root 3 to this side. So x is equals to 10 into 2 is 20. Root 3 it will get divided. So which option is the correct answer? 20 by root 3. X is equals to 20 by root 3. It's B option. X is equals to 20 by root 3. So option B. Let's do next question. If the angle of depression of an object from a 75-meter high tower is 30 degrees. So first of all, everything we have to convert right. Every situation we have to convert to right angle triangle. So angle of depression is given to us. Angle of depression is given to us. So now that means it will be with the this horizontal line at the upper side. So angle of depression, it will be here at this point. So this angle is given to us. This is line of sight. This will be line of sight. So with line of sight and view, this is the straight horizontal line. So it's given to us as 30-degree. Angle of depression of an object from a 75-meter high tower. So tower is 75-meter high. So height of the tower is given to us. So this is ABC. I'll just name the triangle as ABC. Height of the tower is 75 meter. Then distance of the object from the tower. Distance of the object. So suppose here object is there at C point. So this distance we have to find. Distance of the tower from distance of the object from the tower. That means this distance we have to find. So anytime I have told you the angle of depression it's given to us, you can write this angle will be equals to this angle, the angle which is inside the triangle. Okay, because both of these are parallel lines, both the horizontal lines are parallel lines, due to which we will get a pair of alternate angles. So angle of depression which you are getting outside the triangle, it will be equals to this angle which is inside the triangle, because both of these they make a pair of alternate angles. They make a pair of alternate angles. Okay, now base you have to find. Perpendicular is given to us. So tan theta we can use tan theta. Tan theta is equals to perpendicular by base or opposite by adjacent. Perpendicular is opposite and adjacent is base. So tan 30-degree is equals to perpendicular is AB, base is BC. Tan 30's value is 1 by root 3 is equals to AB is 75 by BC. Again cross multiplication will do. BC into 1 is BC. So 75 root 3. 75 into root 3 is 75 root 3. So C option. Option C. So it was also direct question, only difference was there. Angle of depression was given to us. So don't get confused, just draw the figure and you will be able to do it. In each and every question you have to draw right angle triangle if it is not given to us. Okay, let's do next question. Question number 8. Again figure is not given to us. We can draw figure. First of all situations into right angle triangle. So draw one right angle triangle. ABC is a right angle triangle. A ladder 14-meter rests along a wall. Suppose AB is wall. Suppose AB is what? AB is a wall, because wall will be always vertical. So AB is wall and ladder. Ladder you know. So AC you see it's ladder. So ladder is resting against a wall. If the foot of the ladder, so this is C is the foot of the ladder, is 7 meter away from the wall. See 7 meter, wall's base point is what? Bottom point of base is, wall is B. So from this point, the ladder's foot is 7 meter away. So that means distance BC is equals to 7 meter. BC is equals to 7 meter, because it's mentioned foot of the ladder is 7 meter from the wall. Then angle of elevation. This angle we have to find. We have to find angle and ladder. So length of ladder is given to us. So this is 14 meter. So AC is equals to 14 meter. Now which trigonometric ratio we should use? So with respect to angle, you can see base adjacent. Base is adjacent and AC is hypotenuse. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? Yes, we can use cos theta. Cos theta, we know it is base by hypotenuse. So BC by AC. So cos theta is equals to BC's value is 7, AC's value is 14. So we can do cancellation here, 7 into 1, 7 into 2. So cos theta is equals to 1 by 2. At which angle cos value is 1 by 2? Standard angles you have to see at which angle the value of cos is 1 by 2. Option D, 60 degree. Yes, we know cos 60 degree is equals to 1 by 2. So that's why theta is equals to 60 degree. Don't think theta is 1 by 2. Theta is 60 degree because at 60 degree the value of cos is 1 by 2. So option D. D option. Let's do next question. Question number 9th. If a pole 6-meter high, again figure is not given to us. If not given to us, always you have to remember here each and every situation we have to convert into right angle triangle. So one right angle triangle I have drawn right angle at B. Now let's see what is given to us. The given figure will convert into right angle triangle, the given situation. So if a pole 6-meter high, one pole is there whose height is 6 meters. So I'll consider AB as pole because pole is vertical. So AB is pole. So height of pole is given to us. That means length of AB is given to us 6 meter. If a pole 6-meter high cast a shadow 2 root 3 meter. So shadow will be casted always on a ground. You might have seen if you are walking, your shadow will be on the ground. So that means BC is what? BC is the shadow of pole. Shadow of pole. So length of BC is also given to us. It's 2 root 3. The sun's elevation. Sun's elevation, that means again you have to find angle here. Angle of elevation we have to find. This is similar to the previous question. This one is similar to previous question. Now again with respect to theta, if you see perpendicular and base, opposite and adjacent, they are involved. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? The two sides are given to us, and with respect to this theta, one of the side is opposite, that means perpendicular. AB is perpendicular and BC is adjacent. So which trigonometric ratio we can use? Yes, we can use tan theta. So tan theta is equals to AB by BC. AB is opposite by adjacent or perpendicular by base. So tan theta we have to find. Theta we have to find. So AB's value is 6. BC's value is 2 root 3. We can do cancellation now. 2 into 1, 2 into 3 is 6. Now I am getting tan theta is equals to 3 by root 3. You can rationalize the denominator because this is not the simplified. We can rationalize the denominator. We can do it, or also anyway 3 we can write as root 3 into root 3 and you can do cancellation. Both the ways are fine. Whenever we have irrational number at the denominator, we mostly do rationalization. So here I'll get 3 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So tan theta I am getting equals to root 3. Tan theta is equals to root 3. So at which angle tan's value is root 3? Option A. Okay, so root 3 we know it is tan 60 degree. So we know tan 60 is equals to root 3. So which means angle is equals to 60 degree. So it's option A. Option A. Okay, let's do next question now. So here we have completed MCQs. You can see MCQs are really very easy. One thing you have to do, you have to convert each and every situation into right angle triangle and you have to solve it. Whichever sides are involved, accordingly you have to use the trigonometric ratio. Okay, so let's do next question. So assertion and reason type of questions we have to do. Few these type of questions we are going to do now. So options you can see, these are the options which we have to use. So A is true, R is false, then A is false, R is true. The C option, both A and R are true. D option, A is false and R is also false, like both of A and R are false. So let's see first statement. So assertion statement A we will see. Trigonometric tables are essential tools for solving 2D problems. So basically here we are solving 2D problems only. Two-dimensional problems we are solving because triangle is two-dimensional figure. We all know triangle is two-dimensional figure. Triangle, square, rectangle, circle, these all are two-dimensional. Three-dimensional we have done in solids. Okay, so you should be able to differentiate between two-dimensional and three-dimensional things. Solids like cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone. So all these, sphere, all these are three-dimensional. And two-dimensionals are like triangle, rectangle, square, circle. Okay, so here because we are dealing with the triangles, right angle triangles are triangles only. So that means we are solving 2D problems. Two-dimensional problems we are solving. So trigonometric tables are essential tools for solving 2D problems involving angle of elevation and depression. So is it correct? A is true. Yes, we use here trigonometric tables. We use trigonometric tables and that means trigonometric tables are used to solve two-dimensional problems involving angles of elevation and depression. So A is true. What about R now? Trigonometric tables provide the values of trigonometric ratios for various angles and facilitating calculations in trigonometry. Do you think tables provide us values for trigonometric ratios? Is it true? Trigonometric tables, do they provide us the values of trigonometric ratios? Trigonometric ratios are sine, cos, tan. What are trigonometric ratios? Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. These all are what? These all are trigonometric ratios. Do you see values of these from the tables? Yes or no? I believe you have used trigonometric tables. Is R true or false? Do you think these tables provide us the values of trigonometric ratios? Yes, they provide. That's how you see the value and solve your calculations. Was it tan 38, sine 52? All these values these tables provide. So yes, R is also true. R is also true. So that means both A and R are true. So C option is the answer. Option C. C option is the correct answer. So I hope this question is clear. Practical question based on the trigonometric tables. Trigonometric tables you all are using for solving the questions of this chapter. I hope you have understood. If any doubt you can ask. Let's do question number 2. Same options we will be using. Assertion we have to decide first of all whether it is true or false. In a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle I'll draw. So you have to see in a right angle triangle. So this is right angle triangle ABC, right angled at B. The side opposite to right angle is not the longest side. The side opposite to right angle, so this is angle B, which is right angle. So opposite side, if you see, that is AC. AC is the side which is opposite to right angle. They are telling this is not the longest side. The side opposite to right angle is not the longest side. It is the longest side, it's visible. And we know also opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is the longest side. So that means A is false here. They are telling here this is not longest side. So A is false because it is longest side. Then R. Reason, the hypotenuse is always longer than the other two sides. So yes, it's understood, it's clear. Hypotenuse is always longer than other two sides. Other two sides is perpendicular and base. Hypotenuse is longer than perpendicular and base, and it's always opposite to right angle. So 90-degree angle. So R is true. So which option? Which option? Options you have already seen. I hope you remember the options. A is false and R is true. A is false and R is true. So which option? So option B. A is false, R is true is B option. Yes. So Jayashree has given the answer B option. R is true, even Isha and Likhita has given the answer. Okay, so B option is the correct one. Options you have to see, these options only you have to mark whenever assertion and reason based questions you are attempting in exam. And moreover, always I have told you write answer as well as option. Let's do next question. Assertion. The angle of depression is always greater than the angle of elevation. So what do you think? Again, I'll consider right angle triangle, although one figure I showed you at the starting. This is right angle triangle. So here I am getting angle of depression. This is angle of depression and this is angle of elevation. This is angle of depression. This is angle of elevation. Both I have mentioned. So it's mentioned angle of depression is always greater than. So they are always actually equal because they make a pair of alternate angles. Here they make a pair of alternate angles, so they will be equal. But here what is mentioned? The angle of depression is always greater than. Yes, so A is false. A is false. What about R? What about R? Angles of depression occur below the horizontal line of sight. See, this is horizontal line. This is horizontal line. Here, this is horizontal line. Eye level, and this is line of sight. Actually, where we are seeing. So, angle of depression occur below horizontal line, whereas angle of elevation occurs above the horizontal line of sight. This is horizontal line of sight. If you see the viewpoint, they are talking about here viewpoint. Horizontal viewpoint, I showed you at the starting figure also. And here also this is vertical. So this one is actual view sight or line of sight. Okay. So horizontal they are talking about. They are not talking about this line. They are not at all talking about this line. They are talking about these lines, horizontal lines. They are talking about horizontal line of sight because it's clearly mentioned. And moreover, I told you at the starting also, now also I am telling angles of depression and elevation always they are with horizontal lines. So R is false. Okay. Just see angle of depression occur below the line of sight. See here, this is horizontal line. This is horizontal line. I hope you are able to see. I'll just highlight it with different color. This is a horizontal line. And this is angle of depression with small d I am writing. Do you think it's below the horizontal line? Below, I hope you know the meaning of below and above. Below means down. Below means down. Above means on up of that. on top of that, up. So this is angle of depression. This is angle of depression. Depression is below the line, below the horizontal line. Depression is below, and on the other hand, this is horizontal line again. This is again horizontal line, and here I have angle of elevation with small e I am writing. So this is above this line. This is above mean this is up. I hope it's clear now. So depression is below the horizontal line and elevation angle is above the horizontal line of sight. So that means R is true. That means R is true. A is false, R is true. Is this question clear? So B option. Is this question because I saw wrong answers. So is this question clear to every one of you? Yes, no. So that's why these questions are very logical. Try to convert into figures or wherever the formulas are required, write it down and then attempt. Okay, let's do next question. Question number 4. In a right triangle, the adjacent side to acute angle. Okay, so let me again draw the figure. So without that, we should not do. So this is a right angle triangle. So what they are telling, the adjacent side. So suppose this is angle. This is angle. Adjacent side to acute angle is always shorter than the hypotenuse. So is it true? They are telling adjacent side. So if this is ABC, adjacent side means base. So base is BC. Base is BC. So they're telling it is always shorter than hypotenuse. It is always shorter than hypotenuse. So any two sides they are always shorter only. Hypotenuse is the longest side. Hypotenuse is the longest side. So that means A is true. A is true. In a right angle triangle, always hypotenuse is the greatest side. So that means whether they are talking about adjacent or opposite side, they will always be shorter than hypotenuse. So R is, the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right triangle. So that we all know. Earlier one question also we have done. So R is also true. So option C, both A and R are true. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, so that was very easy. Let's do next one. The angle of elevation and angle of depression are complementary to each other. Angle of elevation and angle of depression, they are complementary. So what is the meaning of complementary angles? So complementary angles and supplementary angles I keep on discussing. So what is the meaning of complementary angles? It's mentioned the angle of elevation and angle of depression. They are complementary. So what's the meaning of complementary? Complementary angles. We have discussed so many times. Complementary relations also we did in trigonometry. So what are complementary angles? Complementary angles 90 degree. Sum of angles should be 90 degree. When sum of the angles are 90 degree, the sum of angles are 90 degree. That means 60 and 30 they are complementary. 20, 70 complementary. So this type of angles are complementary. When you add these two angles, their sum is equals to 90 degree. So do you think angle of elevation and depression, they are complementary to each other? When you are adding both, yes, sum is equals to 90 degree. Okay, good, Navya. So do you think then angle of elevation and angle of depression, they are complementary? Yes or no? They are not complementary. A is false. They are equal to each other. They are not complementary. They are not complementary. So A is false. A is false. Let's discuss about the reason. The sum of angles of elevation and is always equals to 90 degree. The same thing. First of all, they have mentioned complementary, then they have mentioned its meaning. So that means this is also false. This is also false. Both are false. So D option. Both false. So option D is correct one. Okay, so let's do one question that is with different question. So that one story is given to us on the basis of that MCQ questions are there. Okay, that will be the last question of today's class. So one story you can see, the story we have to convert into MCQ, into some like information, and we'll use that information to attempt the questions. So 2 to 3 MCQs are there. I hope you will be able to do. So very like this type of questions you can expect. So what is this story now? A group of students of class 10th visited India Gate on an education trip. The teacher and the students had interest in history as well. The teacher narrated that India Gate, official name Delhi Memorial, originally called All India War Memorial Monument Sandstone Arc in New Delhi. So dedicated to the troops of British India who died in wars fought between 1942 to 1919. The teacher also said the India Gate, which is located at the western end of the Rajpath, formerly called Kingsway. It's about 138 feet, 138 feet, that means 42 meters. In meters also they have mentioned. So its height is mentioned to us. So what information we can get from this in other than that, it's all like theoretical information. One information which we can use its height. So height is given to us. Height is 42 meters. Okay, first of all, you always have to remember any situation, because this we know it's a height and distances. So again, it will be right angle triangle. Some right angle triangle we can see. So in this right angle triangle, it's given to us. Its height is how much? 42 meters. It's given to us. Okay, so let's see the questions now. Other than that, nothing is of use in this one. Let's see first question. What is the triangle of elevation? So angle of elevation, if they are standing at a distance of 42 meter away from the monument. See monument, if they're standing here, if the students are standing at point C, and that point C is 42 meter away from the monument. Okay, then what will be the angle? What will be the angle? B option is 45 degree. Why 45 degree? Same concept when perpendicular, because this is theta. When perpendicular is equals to base. So AB is equals to BC here. At that point, we should remember in MCQ especially, that means angle is equals to 45 degree. So in a shortcut, I am telling you because MCQs we are doing. So you can remember this. Okay, let's do next question. Again, based on this story only. So they want to see the tower at an angle of 60 degree. So what is happening now? They want to see the tower at an angle of 60 degree. So that means somewhere they stand at point C. Now this point C is making an angle of 60 degree. So they want to know at what distance where they should stand and find the distance. So at what distance they should stand now. So we know height of the tower is 42. It's given to us. Height of the tower is 42, but they want to see the monument at an angle of 60 degree. So at what distance they should stand, that they want to find now. Okay, so that means BC we have to find. We have to find BC. So AB is given to us from first question itself, because it's the height of the monument. AB is equals to 42 meter. BC, because they want to figure out at what distance they should stand away from the tower, so that the angle of elevation should be 60 degree. So that means BC they have to find, and angle is given to us. So base and perpendicular is involved. Base and perpendicular is involved. So that means tan theta we have to use. Tan 60 is equals to AB by BC. Tan 60's value is root 3. tan 60 is equals to root 3. AB's value is 42. BC we have to find. So we'll shift BC to other side. So root 3 into BC is equals to 42. When we shift this to other side, so BC is equals to 42. 42 divided by root 3. 42 divided by root 3. See, divided by root 3, irrational number, rationalize it. Just rationalize it. Whenever you have irrational number at the denominator, we can rationalize. So it will become 42 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Now we can do cancellation here. 3 into 1, 3 into what we'll get? 12. Is it correct? No. 3 into 1, 3 into 4. 14 root 3. So BC is equals to 14 root 3. But 14 root 3, see, answer option is not there. In terms of root, option is not there. What is the value of root 3? What is the value of root 3? Root 3's value you can remember. Although you will be provided with the square root tables, but it's better. Why you have to waste time? You can just remember its value 1.732, and I'm sure you already know 1.732. Yes, 1.732. Now multiply and tell me the answer. Multiply it and tell me the answer. See, MCQs, according to the options, we have to find the answer. If it is not MCQs, we can leave our answer as 14 root 3 also. So it's 24.248. 24.248. So which option? Up to 2 decimal place also if you see. So option A. Option A. 24.248. Okay. So option A is the correct, because option C, if we see, it is 24.64. So that is not the answer. So option A. Let's do next one. Third. This is also based on this information which is given to us. If the attitude of the sun is at 60 degree. So angle is given to us as 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. Then the height of the vertical tower that will cast a shadow. Now height of the tower is not given to us. Then the height of the vertical tower we have to find. Then the height of the vertical tower we have to find, that will cast a shadow of length 20 meter. See, shadow will be at height we have to find. Don't think here shadow height is given to us. It's given to us shadow of 20 meter. That means base is given to us, because shadow will always be on ground. So this is given to us, height we have to find. But this type of question we have done earlier also. When perpendicular and base is involved, so tan theta we can use. So tan 60, it's equals to AB by BC, perpendicular by base or opposite by adjacent. Tan 60 is root 3. AB's value we have to find. BC is 20. So if I shift 20 to other side, it will become 20 root 3. 20 root 3 meter. AB is equals to 20 root 3 meter. Yes, so it is A option. 20 root 3. Option A. Let's do last question. Last question. The ratio of the length, this is not with this one. The ratio of the length of rod and its shadow is 1:1. Then the angle of elevation. When ratio is 1:1, what should be the angle of elevation? Ratio of length. Length of rod and its shadow. See, length of rod means height and shadow is base. Yes, it should be 45 degree. Why it should be 45 degree? The ratio it's given to us between the length of the rod means it will be a vertical height, that means it is perpendicular. When the ratio of perpendicular and base, shadow will be at base. When this ratio, perpendicular and base ratio, is 1:1, 1 by 1, that means again perpendicular and base they are same, then only we are getting ratio as 1:1. If perpendicular and base are same, you have to remember angle is equals to 45 degree. To remember angle is equals to 45 degree. Ratio will get 1:1 if they are equal, only in that case. Okay, so angle is equals to 45 degree. So here we have completed this question, this chapter's MCQs. So again, very easy. If anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know. If no doubts, then we'll continue our class tomorrow with the new topic. We have already done subjective type of questions from this chapter. If I feel any more questions we have to do, we'll just do, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do new topic. Okay, so no doubts. Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, 5 a.m. in the morning. Then bye everyone. Have a wonderful day.